I think about that every day when I come to school. I know that there could be a day that I don't go home.
For all the talk of arming teachers and deputies who may have failed to go into school to stop a shooter, there are some cops who simply do their jobs. Among them, Montgomery County Police Officer Troy Malott, who without a moment's hesitation confronted a student who was allegedly armed at Clarksburg High School the day after the shooting in Florida. Today, that school resource officer spoke publicly for the first time, taking questions from our Bruce LaShan.
In 5 years as a school resource officer, Troy Malott says he has confiscated knives, scissors, and BB guns. But the day after the Parkland shooting, he says, was the first time he had to pull a student out of class and grab a real gun.
At any given time, it could happen at any school. We're all vulnerable, but the fact of the matter is that I didn't think about it any differently than I would any other day. I did my job, and just to make sure that, I could protect the students.
With the flags already flying at half staff for the victims of the massacre in Florida, a friend had come forward and said that Alwyn Chen, an honors student who had allegedly been despondent and questioned his own sanity, was armed, that he was carrying a loaded semi-automatic Glock in his AP Psych class.
Myself and a security member went and took him out of the classroom and took him to the security office.
It was not until he got home to his own family that Officer Malott really started thinking about how wrong things could have gone.
I went home, and the faces I could see is not really the students, but the staff that was involved, the security that was involved, and just the emotions that we all had.
Malott has been a cop for 29 years. He says he has a good relationship with the students, but investigators suspect that Chen had been bringing a gun to school nearly every day for months before another student finally told someone.
Kids are kids, and sometimes kids don't say things to adults.
Chen is slated to go on trial late next month. His lawyers insist that he is a good kid who never threatened anyone. In Clarksburg, Bruce LaShan, WUSA 9.
Montgomery County has a school resource officer for every high school, and police are convinced that they are making a difference.